Today we have Mr. Fakhruddin coming all the way from Sagi University to share with all of you. Is it okay for us to purchase contact lenses online? Mr. Fakhruddin, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Kay, for having me, and thank you, Focus Point, for inviting me to talk about this topic. Is it a good idea to purchase contact lenses online? Okay. So before I begin, I would like to ask you. I'm giving you some options here.
All right.
Can you help me to choose which one do you want?
Oh.
Outside the topic, but we are still on the shopping spree.
Okay, I like to shop. But just choose one.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can choose one of these.
For myself?
You want to choose it one for your partner also, no problem?
No. I cannot decide because I'm very indecisive person.
Okay.
And because, I'm not that tall, so usually I'll go and, wear it on first, I'll try it on first. So if it is for me to just choose it like that, I cannot.
Cannot.
I cannot.
So is it because of the size, or do you don't like the color?
The color, the size, everything. I don't feel secure if I don't, if I didn't see that item
You
in
want to
front of
touch
me.
and feel, you want to
Yes.
try it on and all that. So you see, I get this answer a lot of times from every shopper. When you want to go to buy things which you're going to wear, you probably would want to try them first. And we are only talking about a shirt or a top here. But what we are going to talk about today is contact lenses. Okay? So let's just hold on to that thought. You said you want to try, you want to feel it. You want to also experience how does it feel. You also want to see whether the size is correctly fitted to you as well, right?
Whether I look nice on it or not.
So you did have to make a lot of decisions.
Yeah.
If I were to tell you, okay, you have to choose one, I don't think at the end of the day, this talk can go on and on and on. You can't decide.
Yeah,
correct?
I can't.
Right? So let's talk a little bit about contact lenses first. Even in picking up a top, you took a lot of time, a thought process, and you were still not able to decide on that. But contact lenses actually, if you understand it much deeper, they are not just like your clothes. They are more of a medical device because they are worn on the eye. Right? So you're putting actually a plastic which is approved medically on your eye. So imagine, it's a very big and an important thing. Because if you place something on a living tissue, you want it to be much more compatible so that you are enjoying your comfortable wear. Right? So contact lenses in general are thin lenses, they are medical devices, and they are actually floating over your tear film which is there.
Now I feel it is floating on my tears.
Yeah, it is always floating. It's not something which goes and touches your front part of the eye. It's floating over the tear film. So what is more important is you must have a lens which you are comfortable with. Because if you're not comfortable, you're not going to wear it. Right? And of course, there are many uses to wear contact lenses. One of the most common uses, it helps you to see clearly. Right? You can see clearly. You can also change the color of your eyes. And in some cases, it is also used for medical purposes. Right? So there are many various uses of contact lenses. There is therapeutic use as well. Okay? So there are multiple options. As I showed you the figure of the shirts, you have multiple options.
Yep.
In contact lenses also, there are multiple options. There are multiple manufacturers, there are multiple designs, but they all differ from each other. Now, how do they differ? They differ in size. Because remember, as I said, they are going to be placed on your eye. They are going to float on your tear film. So it has a specific size which has to match your size of the eye to make it comfortable. Okay?
Yep.
So it has a specific curvature, and it also has a specific diameter, which is the size. Okay? So it's not as easy as you go and buy an S or an M or an XL size shirt. Right? So that's one. The other thing is the material. So there are different materials which are available when they are used to manufacture lenses. Some materials you can use it for shorter wearing hours. Some materials allow you to use the lenses for longer duration of wear. Some materials can manufacture more options in terms of the power. Some have less options. Like example, we are taking the example of shirt. You have a nylon shirt, you have a cotton shirt, you have a mixed combination,
Yes.
you have single layer, you have jersey material and XYZ. So this is contact lenses.
Now I know.
They also differ in power,
Uh-huh.
right? So whatever power you need to see clearly, you need to get that power of contact lenses as well. They also differ in color. If you are talking about color lenses, I see you are wearing color lenses as well,
Yes.
isn't it? Right? So there are different type of color lenses. Some color lenses lets you enlarge the size of the eye artificially. Some lenses allows you to just change the color of the eye,
To just look naturally.
to just look natural.
To just
Yeah.
go out there and date.
Yes, and you have multiple options.
Uh-huh.
It can start from yellow, black, pink, blue, green, white,
Mixed
gray.
color.
You can get a lot of colors as well. And then there are also replacement schedules. So you also have lenses, you can discard them after each wear, which are known as daily disposable lenses. You also have frequently replacement lenses, which you can use it for a month. So every day you need to use the same lens. You need to clean them to be able to use it. And then you can discard them after a month. So there are many options even in terms of contact lenses. Right?
Yep.
So in short, there is no one size that fit all, because we need to check, as an eye care practitioner, we need to help you check what is the suitable lens, size, power, color if you want to be, material as well, so that you can enjoy as a wearer a comfortable wearing period. Right? So there is no one size fit all contact lens. I'll be happy if there is, but there isn't.
Yeah.
Right? Right? So when it comes to a contact lens examination, there are certain things when you go to your eye care practitioner, they'll be able to do certain tests which will be helpful for you and your eye care practitioner to tell you, okay, this is the lens which will suit for you. Right? So what are these tests? The first one is they'll perform a comprehensive eye examination. They will check your power, they will check your eye health. Again, all of this is being done right here at the 360 APAC, where they are going to check your rough power, they are going to check your health of the eye, whether your eye is suitable and healthy to wear contact lenses. They're also going to measure the curvature of the cornea, which gives us the curvature of the eye indirectly, which helps us to choose the curvature of the lens. Because as I said, the lens has its own curvature, which we want to match to the curvature of the eye.
It's like the shape of the lens need to be paired with the eyes.
Yes, exactly. So if we relate it to the shirt, if I were to tell you wear a double XL shirt, right? I
The
can,
baggy
but
low,
you
the
can't.
baggy low.
Yes. So it can't fit. So one size doesn't fit all. So we all need to do that measurements to make sure what lens is going to be suitable for you to be worn. They are going to give you recommendations based on your lifestyle, based on your requirement. So some people want to wear contact lenses only to play sports, which is probably twice or thrice a week. So we would ideally recommend, okay, go for a daily disposable lens. So you can wear it during your sporting activity and you can get rid of them. You can get a fresh pair with each activity. Some people want to wear lenses every day. I am a student, I want to wear every day. So there are different materials to cater to different requirements, different lifestyles and different hobbies. Right? And finally, they are going to teach you the wearing, how to take care of the lens, how to apply the lens, how to remove the lens. So this is another section where usually the eye care practitioner will sit down with you, will actually teach you the correct way of applying the lenses, the correct way of removing the lenses, and also how to store the lenses. So it takes one visit to do that as well, because you should remember that you are putting something inside your eye and you should wear it comfortably. Right? So that's another step which is involved. And last but not the least, you have to go for regular follow-ups. Okay? Because once you wear a contact lens, it doesn't mean that you can wear that lens throughout your life.
Oh.
Yeah, there is a recommended follow-up schedule which you should follow up with your ECP so that they are able to check if there are any changes in your eye due to the lens wear.
Oh. all
So
right.
all these things requires face-to-face visits to your eye care practitioner.
We
Right?
need human touch on that.
You definitely need some human touch. Yeah. Okay. Moving ahead, we want to see, as we said, eye care practitioners are the ones who would recommend. So in Malaysia, who is authorized to practice and suggest contact lenses to you? According to the Malaysian Optic Council, you have two categories of individuals. One is the optometrists, who have graduated with a 4 years degree bachelor's honors. They are trained and they know what contact lenses are, so they'll be able to examine your eye and also recommend you lenses. And the others are opticians who have undergone specific training and exam in contact lenses. So they are pink cert holders. These two basically are the ones who you should reach out to if you need to get your contact lenses, because they are the ones who have the knowledge and they are the ones who can recommend you the appropriate lenses. Okay?
In other words of saying, they are your contact lenses guru.
They are, and as I think the previous talk, Ms. Chia mentioned that Focus Point has at least 180 over optometrists in the practice. So it's available at
They
all
have
outlets.
180 gurus in their stores.
You have, yeah. So they'll be able to train you how to wear, how to take care of your lenses, select proper lenses for you so that you enjoy your contact lens wearing time. Okay, moving ahead, we are talking about online shopping. I'm sure if I were to ask you, do you have any of these apps in your phone?
Yes, but I think I have everything here. Yeah,
Everything.
I have
Wow,
everything.
so she does a lot of online shopping.
Online
right?
survey.
Yeah. So according to the survey which was done very recently, I think in 2023, in Malaysia, they said that an individual who owns a smartphone has at least minimum two apps to purchase online. And COVID has done it better because, at home we were trying to shop online and all of these things. But
We are forced to do so.
we were forced to do so as well, and the rate at which online shopping is increasing, it's drastic. So people are shopping online, and online shopping has its own advantages and challenges, I would say.
Even after pandemic.
Yes, people are still shopping online.
Oh,
Yes.
this is a very good statistic.
Yeah, so it's much easier, I would say. So as I said, we are going to look at the advantages and challenges of online shopping. So if you see here, what are the advantages? It is definitely convenient. You're going to sit there at home, choose what you want. Okay, you can do that with probably other things, not with contact lenses, I would say, not with your shirt even. You can't do that, right? It's much convenient, accessible. You have a wide product variety. So if you don't like this, swipe, you get another product, Okay, you can also look at customer reviews and ratings, whether that product was good or not, and based on that you can make your decisions. It's very time efficient. You don't have to find parking in the malls.
Yes.
You don't have to drive 1 hour to reach that place and things like that.
I don't have to walk from the new wing to the old wing.
You don't have to walk. But as we said, for contact lenses, this is very important, and we'll talk about that.
All right.
Okay? Sometimes online shopping can have a lot of discounts.
Yep.
Yeah, you
With
collect
the
all those vouchers and all that.
And more coins, and can get more deduction. Wow.
Yeah,
Feel
so
like I want to
it-
take out my phone.
Definitely there is a saving, but would you want to take that as a bet to your eye health? That's the question. Do you want to save that money and take that bet on your eye health? That's something which we want to understand. What are the disadvantages? Again, there is a lot of disadvantages here, but to relate it to the contact lens perspective, I think the product authenticity and concerns is something which has always been there. Whatever you are buying, is it an authentic product?
Yep.
Right? And it also is important to understand, you can't experience the product before you buy. For example, let's talk about contact lenses at this point. As I said, we have various sizes, various dimensions of the lens and color. You can't do that when you are shopping online,
Yep.
right?
That's true.
And the other point here is right product availability. As we said, there are so many contact lenses available. How are you going to make a choice which one would you want to choose?
I can't.
You can't, right? So that's a challenge as well when it comes to contact lenses purchase online. So the question still remains, should I buy contact lenses online? Is it a yes or is it a no? Okay, so my take on this is, let's talk about the no's first. I've been repeating this, why not? Because you have to get a proper eye examination done. You have to know your parameters or the lens types and designs. You want to know what material is going to be suitable for you. So you need to go for a comprehensive contact lens related eye examination so that you are able to do so. Right? But there are options, I would say. I would not say that you can't buy contact lenses online. There is some gap. What I mean is, you still can buy contact lenses online if you have already undergone a proper eye examination and you have been recommended and prescribed contact lenses by your optometrist or by your eye care professional. So if you have a prescription, yes, you can go online. But my suggestion would be always go to an online shop which is by the eye care professional. So some optical shops or optometric clinics have their own online shop. So just for the ease, you don't have to go to their place, when you want to restock lenses. So let's say you bought 2 boxes and you finished the lenses. You want to restock back your lenses. My recommendation is, first make sure that you have an appropriate eye examination done. If you have already done it 6 months ago, you can restock back from the website of the eye care practitioner rather than going on to this ABC website. That's a bit of a challenge, I would say. You don't get that touch, you don't get that recommendation. So first time wearer, it's definitely a no. But if you want to replenish contact lenses, I would recommend to go to the website or the online facility of that eye care practitioner rather than just going to Amazon or XYZ websites. Okay? So that's why it's a yes and a no, but no in a bigger, bolder letters.
A big no-no.
A big no first, yeah. Okay, so a couple of points to remember when it comes to eye health and contact lens wear. I think we must understand that a regular eye examination is very important, not just to check for your power, but also the health of the eye. Right? So because you are wearing lenses, you want to make sure the health of the eye is maintained well. So you want to make sure that the eye health is also suitable for you to continue wearing lenses. So I would recommend to get your eye test at least every year. If you have a problem, if you don't have a problem, a yearly check is always better. Okay? And also you need to understand your prescription. It's not that easy. Only your ECP or your eye care practitioner will be able to tell you what is the correct way of reading a prescription, because they are just numbers. You can't just go and see, I want this. It's a complex prescription where they know what is the spherical component, what is the cylinder, what is the axis, what curvature of the lens, what diameter of the lens. So it's not as easy as you just select an M size or S size or an XL size shirt. Okay, so you also need to think about that as well. There are many options. As we said, it differs in size, shape, power, so material, replacement, and the last but not the least, spectacle power is not always same as contact lens power. This is something which people don't really know about. When you're wearing spectacles, when you're wearing your specs, it's worn slightly in front, usually about 14 millimeters in front of the eye. Contact lenses is floating on the eye itself. So there is a gap by which the power needs to be compensated. Especially if your spectacle power is more than 4 diopters measurement, your contact lens power is going to be different. And your eye care practitioner will be able to help you with that calculation. Yeah, so especially with 4 diopters and above, you must remember that what you get in your specs is not exactly the same as you will get in contact lenses. So even though you have a prescription, it's very hard to get it online.
So more if we have that sankong, that astigmatism, right?
Yes. Especially for astigmatism, because the lens need to be fitted in such a way that it does not rotate. It helps to maintain that proper space and dimension. So you want to enjoy your vision. You want to make sure when you wear contact lenses the whole day, you are able to enjoy a comfortable vision. So that's why you need that, right? So those are the things, and I think an eye examination is a good time to get all of these doubts cleared. So I would say if anybody would want to wear or start wearing contact lenses, or even if you're wearing lenses, it's always best to get an eye exam done. And my recommendation, if I were to give you, is once every year.
All right, at least once.
At least once every year. Right? So,
Or maybe if you happen to see any root, you just go in.
yeah,
From
you
Focus
can-
Point.
Yes, they all have the ocular health checkup. They're gonna check your vision. They're gonna check your retina. They're gonna check the lens also at the same time, so you can get all your advices here as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So, would you buy contact lenses online?
Only after I visited my.
Okay, at least,
I get
at
the
least she
advice.
agrees. Yeah, you have to visit your eye care practitioner to get your proper recommendations to buy it online.
And buy from the certified shop.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So
correct,
it's-
right? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
Pass.
Exam.
Yes.
Okay. So with that, thank you. If there is any questions, I'll be happy to answer if there is anything.
I think so far that's good. But I think I should say, like, if you have any last advice or last words to the audience.
Yeah. So if you are a contact lens user, first thing, always make sure that you stand by to the instructions of your eye care practitioners. How long do they allow you to wear your lenses?
Oh, there's a duration for that.
That's a duration. That how long? 8 hours, 12 hours, 6 hours. Okay. Stick to the replacement schedule. If they told you that these are monthly lenses, with every month you can change. You have to change your lenses to a fresh pair, and get your eye examination done at least once a year. And avoid, I would say, refrain from buying online. It's better to get an eye check done before you replenish your stock as well, right? So when you go for replenishing your stock, you want to get new lenses. It's always good to get an update from your eye care practitioner, because sometimes you might have an updated product which is available. So you are using an A brand, they have launched a different design which might suit you better now. So they'll be able to give you recommendations on if you want to upgrade or change the product based on your eye examination results. So I think it's always best to get your eye examination done before you replenish your lenses as well.
All right. To keep updated and to have the best product.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you very much, Mr. Fakhruddin,
Most
for being
welcome.
here, being our guru of the day. Thank you so much for the sharing. We are more than happy to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.